What are the essentials to happiness? I think it is having a dream, having someone to share the dream with, and having hope. Hope that things can change from what they are today to be something better. Each day I wake up and I've changed my routine. I had gotten into some depression, and sometimes my depression will straight up leave me flat in bed for a day or two. Day or two I can handle. I can't do much more than that. Then I got to get something done. I get up, I wash my face every day, no matter what, even if I'm depressed. Brush my teeth, no matter what. I go out and get something to drink, which is usually coffee and water. And then I get my cat taken care of, give her fresh food and water, sweep up the floor. And before I know it, half my morning's gone because I've done all these little tasks that need to be done every day in order to have a life. This is something I learned growing up, and it helps to have these things. It helps to have a pet to take care of that needs you. It helps to have children that you love and adore. It helps to have someone to share. I mean, I've heard people piss and moan and complain about what they're doing. And I've done it myself, man. I've taken care of people and they're long gone now. But I'd give anything to have them back here pissing and moaning at me. And me right back with whatever I'm saying. Because we both knew how much we loved each other and how much we cared for each other. And she was a best friend like a sister. She was a sister. Not gonna cry. But it does happen. You know, the nose burns, the lump in the throat, eyes get red. But it was happy, and I have great memories from it. I could have had more memories. I could have made more memories. But my life had taken a path somewhere else, and I made memories with her, but not as much. And I allowed her to go. Well, didn't allow her. I let go. Because to hold on so tight and think that you were running the show, is that's how life works. You know, when you help somebody to learn how to fish, you gotta let go and let them fish for themselves because they will or they won't. They'll fall flat on their face and you'll be there. Say, you'll get it next time. But here's some of my fish for today. And you share. And that's just what you do. Because some days you might not get a fish. That's true. And I speak in metaphors a lot of time because it's what I learned from. I learned from metaphors. My mother did a lot of metaphors. She did a lot of scenario things that she didn't even know she was doing. I did the same thing with my grandchildren. And my grandson he loved it when I would do scenarios. I would say, think of this, this, and this, and how would you see that when you were, in your mind, what I'm talking, the story? How would you feel and see? And his sister and him would tell me how they feel. I said, okay, now you know a little bit more information. I'm going to give you some more information on something. And I gave that to them and they said, oh, I wouldn't be like that. I would be something different. I said, exactly. That's why when you react to something in life that you don't know all the information, you may have made things worse for someone or yourself even because you jumped the gun without knowing everything. The next day, things can look better and brighter. You can have a new perspective if you give it a night to sleep on something. Same way goes with these scenarios. If I didn't say, remember the story I told you this morning? Now I'm going to give you some more information. Here's this, this, and this. Now, how do you see it? I don't know why, but that resonated with my grandson. He just really liked it. I thought it taught him a lot too. I really do. I know it taught me a lot. My mother used to do that with me sometimes. She said, well, had you known that, would you even feel the way you feel if you didn't know anything? I said, true. I said, so knowing isn't always the best thing to have. But when you do know, you can't unknow it. So then you either gotta piss and moan, get through it, or work together with it. I got this kitten, and I had a heck of a time. She was not using her litter box. And I realized I had problems with something in the house, so I had put salt down to keep them from coming in. There was little slugs or type of things that came in because I'm on the ground floor. And they said to put salt down, and when they come across it, it would kill them and they would stop doing it because they wouldn't be able to get out. I thought, oh, great. Then I got to pick up the thing and throw it away. And I didn't want to kill anything because I'm not that person, but I didn't like these little worm marks all over my carpet either. So I did exactly that. But that salt was there. And she saw it as a litter thing. And I vacuumed and tried to get it all up. But once she had gone to the bathroom there, she thought that was her spot to go. So I put the litter pan there. I put a small litter pan right there. She was just a kitten and tried to get her to go in there. And then I took and soaked up and steamed at the spot so I could get the smell out. They say you can never get the smell out for an animal, they'll always smell that spot. So I placed the litter pan right on top of it, and I took the little tissue that I dabbed it up with before I cleaned it, and I set it at the bottom of the litter pan, and I put the kitty litter over top. If that's a tip for you, it worked for me. She started using that litter box. She shredded that paper because they don't like vinegar. I was told they don't like vinegar at all. They don't like the smell of it. They won't go to the bathroom where vinegar is. So I clean with vinegar, so that's why I started cleaning everything and steaming everything with. I put a little vinegar in my steamer, and it worked like a charm. So it smelled fresh to me, and it was clean, and within a week we had it mastered, the kitty litter. It took a lot because I thought it was a different litter that I was using. I tried several different kinds of litter, and I tried exactly what she had the house she came from, and none of it worked. Those are the little things in life that you have to do. You have to find what works in life. If you give up, you'll never know what could have been. Don't give up on your life. Don't give up on someone else. Give it one more try. Give it one more take. Today, I think I'll have one more take and I'll find out something more. And I hope they do too. I really do. Because they struggle. They're struggling. What I hear my mother saying to me, stop feeling sorry for yourself and get something done. And I was feeling anything but sorry for myself. I was laying in a beanbag chair, looking out the window, watching these whirly things come down and the little tornadoes of leaves out in the yard. And it was just so peaceful to me. I wasn't feeling anything. I was enjoying the view and I was resting. That was one of the things I didn't learn from my mother. She never knew how to stop and rest. She learned in her later years to slow down. She had to. Don't wait till you have to. Take time for yourself. Watch the leaves change. They're all going to change. They eventually do. We all do. Just saying.